Sometimes when we have data in a table, we want to format it in order for it to behave as we would like it to. So as an example, I have a table here, it's empty, and I have this ID column, which does have some information in it. But since it's an ID, it wouldn't really make sense to have it involved in any kind of calculations. And so what I might do to kind of prevent any unfortunate mistakes is highlight these cells. And if we go over here, so we're on the home tab over here in this number kind of section, this is where we can kind of play with the format of the data within the cells. So, we could move our decimal points, we could change it to a percent or a currency. But right here is kind of your options. So right now we can see that it's general. So it doesn't have a specific format. So that accepts texts or numbers or dates or percents or anything really. But if we scroll down to here, we can say, actually, this isn't a number or just any kind of a general thing. We are saying that it's text. And so, we can have it do that, and it just kind of shifts it over to the left, and that's really the only change. And so, looking at it, it still looks like numbers, but if you were to highlight these, we can see now that, oh, this is text. Another area that might come in handy is when you're using ranges. So if we were maybe entering the range 1 year to 5 years, I think is the example I used in the text. We said, okay, enter. Excel interprets that as, oh, what you really meant is January 5th. We're like, no, actually, we really did not mean that. We meant the range 1 to 5. And so what we would want to do, again, is go down, turn it into text. But what we'd have to do is, re-input our range. But that time, at least, it's not going to change to January 5th. Some other formatting, some kind of larger formatting that you might want to do is merging cells. And so with that, what I have here is I have this kind of large overall descriptor year in school, and then I have it broken down freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. But it would be kind of handy if I could have year in school span all 4 of those columns. And so what I can do is come over here. So again, we're still in the home tab. This is technically under the alignment section. And this little symbol right here, we can see merge and center. So if I just click this, it merges all of those cells into just one big cell, and it centers the text that was contained in it. So, you can see there aren't those grid lines anymore, and it's just one single cell. And so that's kind of helpful when you're creating some larger or perhaps more complicated tables, and you want headings and then almost like subheadings for your columns. You can do that. You can also do that across rows. So, if we had data here and we had wanted to merge it, we can again just click the merge and center, and merge across, merge the cells. And then if we decide, we'll go ahead and merge this, and we're like, actually, I don't want that merged anymore. I'm making some changes. Then you just select that cell that you merged, and you can click on merge right here, and it turns it back into the individual cells.